everybody in Wisdom House. This video is air pollution 4 times. Okay. Air pollution in cities is going at an alarming rate. What measures could be taken to address this problem? Air pollution can be defined as the addition of something harmful to the air at a faster rate than it can be absorbed. Everyone should be concerned about air pollution. It affects us all, and as it continues to worsen, so the environmental impact increases. One of the major causes of air pollution in cities is car use. Cars are used for even the shortest of journeys, and all efforts by government to encourage people to use public transport seem to be failing in that state. In another major cause of pollution in our cities, but fortunately new, industrial sites are being built away from large urban centers. It is said that there are too many contributing factors for us to decide exactly which one is the main problem, but I believe that one of the most serious problems that needs taking is the use of the car. In some city, laws have been passed concerning car use. Athens, for example, only allows a certain number of cars into the city center each day. In my opinion, this is a good idea. With this kind of law, people have no choice and are forced to use bus and trains. This ensures government knows that public transport will be used and can therefore justify the investment and expense of ensuring the system works properly. Another thing governments could do is to force people to have their car checked for carbon emission and fine people with cars that produce high level of harmful gas. Round 2. Air pollution in city is going at an alarming rate. What measures could be taken to address this problem? Air pollution can be defined as addition of something harmful to the air at a faster rate than it can be absorbed. Everyone should be concerned about air pollution. It affects us all, and as it continues to worsen, so the environmental impact increases. One of the major causes of air pollution in cities is car use. Cars are used for even the shortest of journeys, and all efforts by governments to encourage people to use public transport seem to be failing in drastically in another major cause of pollution in our cities. But fortunately, industrial sites are being built away from large urban centers. It is said that there are too many contributing factors for us to decide exactly which one is the main problem. But I believe that one of most serious problems that needs tracking is use of the car. In some cities, laws have been passed concerning car use. Athens, for example, only allows a certain number of cars into the city century each day. In my opinion, this is a good idea. With this kind of law, people have no choice and are forced to use bus and trains. It ensures government know that public transport will be used and can therefore justify the investment and expense of ensuring the system works properly. Oh, another thing governments could do is to force people to have their car checked for carbon emission and fine people with cars that produce high level of harmful gas. Sorry. Round 3. Air pollution in city is growing at an alarming rate. What measure could be taken to address this problem? Air pollution can be defined as the addition of something harmful to the air at a faster rate than it can be absorbed. Everyone should be concerned about air pollution affects us all, and as it continues to worsen, so the environment impact increases. One of the major causes of air pollution in the city is car use. Cars are used for events, the shortage of journeys, and all efforts by governments to encourage people to use public transport seem to be failing. Industry is another major cause of pollution in our cities, but fortunately industry sites are being built away from large urban centers. It is said that there are too many contributing factors for us to decide exactly which one is main problem. But I believe that one of more serious problems that needs tracking is the use of the car. In some cities, laws have been passed concerning car use. Athens, for example, Athens, for example, only allowed a certain number of cars into the city centre each day. In my opinion, this is a good idea. With this kind of law, people have no choice and are forced to use bus and trains. This ensures government knows that public transport will be used and can therefore justify the investment and expense to ensure the system works properly. Another thing government could do is to force people to have their car checked for carbon emission and fine people with cars that produce high level of harmful gas. The final law: air pollution in cities is growing at an alarming rate. What measure could be taken to address this problem? Sorry. Air pollution can be defined as the addition of something harmful to the air at a faster rate than it can be absorbed. Everyone should be concerned about air pollution. It affects us all, and as it continues to worsen, so that environmental impact increases. One of the major causes of air pollution in cities is cars use. Cars are used for even the shortest of journeys, and all efforts by governments to encourage people to use public transport seem to be failing. Industry is another major cause of pollution in other cities. But fortunately, new industry sites are being built away from large urban centers. It is said that there are too many contributing factors for us to be decide exact which one is the main problem. But I believe that one of the most serious problems that needs tackling is use of the cars. In some cities, laws has been passed concerning car use agents. For example, only allows a certain number of cars into the city center each day. In my opinion, this is a good idea. With this kind of law, people have no choice and are forced to use buses and trains. This ensures government know that public transport will be used and can therefore justify the investment and experience of ensuring the system works properly. Properly. Another thing governments could do is to force people to have their car checked for carbon emission and fine people with cars that produce higher levels of harmful gas. Thank you. See you next video.